Hey everybody, welcome back to Chimera Squad. Today's mission is Operation Virtual Peak. We have to investigate an abandoned clinic in the switchyard. It's rated as a very difficult mission. Projected breach options are wall, windows, and doors. There's going to be 3 encounters, so it's going to be really important that we think about when we're using some of our consumables. Terminal, Patchwork, Torque, and Cherub. We have Axiom training for some extra HP right now. New pickups that we got in yesterday's or the last episode. We picked up a ceasefire grenade to disable all firearms in a large radius, and we also got an advanced stock as a mission reward that we're going to put on terminal. When we get in there, as far as I can tell, there's no way to see which attachments are on guns, and I hope that they patch that in to just make it so that how you do it in XCOM 2 when you hover over the weapon in battle, you can see what attachments there are. I don't think that's in here, but we'll just remember that Terminal has the stock, the advanced stock, so 2 guaranteed damage. Let's rock and roll.
This gene therapy clinic has been shut down for years, but today, Sacred Coil tripped the alarm. See if you can stop their genetic modification for good.
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Never have pushed to close down all the gene therapy clinics.
Advent was melting people into goo.
Yes, but the clinics themselves helped many people.
Ooh, okay.
Don't blame the tool for Advent's use of it.
What do you guys think about that? Okay, one thing I just thought of that's kind of intriguing. What I like about having these pre-made agents is that the story is well defined, and I'm wondering how many different interactions there are, like with this mission type, for example. If we didn't have her on this mission, would another agent speak up? Would it be different? Like, they all have different personalities, so I imagine that we're going to see that kind of stuff start to emerge a little bit. Anyways, all units entering here get +3 mobility for 1 round in the side window. There's a lot of hostile energy though. Enemies are harder to hit here, and enemies deal 1 less damage during the breach. Okay, well that's preferable, I think. The extra mobility could be nice for the first round, but I actually think going in here and being all together where they're dealing less damage might be more beneficial. Our order of operations might be different with Cherub versus Axiom. I don't know if we want him going in first, because he doesn't quite have that huge damage output. He's carrying a pistol compared to a shotgun. So maybe Terminal first so that we can zap. Torque next for some lockdown. Cherub for some save. And Terminal for any heals that we might need. Let's go.
We're going in.
Yo, turret right there we saw. Got commandos, purifier, turret. Androids, purifiers, commandos. Okay. Got a pretty good shot on the purifier. Commandos, I think, are less important. We could take 1 shot, or we could try to kill this turret, or just let him hit us. Maybe we just let him hit us. Here's the toxic greeting. So if we throw this down, we can target either of the commandos, not the purifiers, interestingly enough. We could, he's got the surprise, which means we get much better chance to hit. Let's put it on this guy. So I don't know how much damage that does every turn. I'm guessing 2. And if that's the case, he'll die. We rolled low. Okay, so we have to take another shot at this purifier. Very cool. That's the tranq rounds doing that work. So there's his reaction. He's giving everybody the shroud. It's a pretty good decision, actually. All right, epic. Let's go. I don't know why I said epic. I never, ever say that. Ever. Why would I... Okay, moving on. If I can pick up this android, I would be thrilled. Let's go. We also have that ceasefire grenade. It would only do good against the commandos. Oh, nice. You can hear somebody else being like, you got him. Sick. They're all just so pumped for each other. I love it. And then I think that commando's gonna die. We could weaken this commando for whoever wants to go next, but we could probably just tongue grab him and lock him down anyway. So I think we'll deal with this turret now. Try to have as solid as a start as we can. Let's, what's our chances here? Not that good because of this shroud happening. I'm gonna actually prime this, and I'm just gonna go sit behind the purifier. Nice. That's actually really nice against a 5 health unit, getting that poison on. If he guarantees to do that 3 every time. Come on, get him.
I've got you.
Nice. Little spoiler on the callouts, but that's fine. That's fine. All right. Bind him up.
Putting the squeeze on.
Don't squeeze too hard. We want him alive until we say so. Okay. So, the kinetic shield. The charged bash. So this replaces subdue. That's fine. It does the guaranteed 3 damage, which is helpful. But in this scenario, it's really not a good option for us. Other than, like, we could put the kinetic shield here. I'm hoping the purifier takes the flame on the android. The android's immune to it. He could very well come down here. And this shield, I don't think... I think it might negate, like, that first bit of damage. But I also think that it's going to... not block the damage over time that's possible. So I could go in here, but then he's just gonna cause some additional problems, I think. I'm just gonna move and Overwatch here.
Eyes open.
That's reassuring.
Okay, let's get healed up. It's just Cherub.
Need a little help?
You're the best.
So this right here, this might represent the stock, actually. But I'm not sure, because when you hover, it doesn't tell us. And in here, you only get the passives. And this passive is from the SMG. That's not the stock. So maybe that's what that is. I guess, yeah, I wonder... I still don't think we would have had enough damage to go in with him and then her. We're in no rush. We don't have reinforcements coming or anything. Let's just see what this purifier decides to do. Oh! They both hit him in the shroud. All right. And then it was his turn. He took the damage because he was bound. All right, cool. Worked a little too efficiently. Next room.
Sacred Coil's broadcasts are always going on about genetic modification. Makes sense they'd come here.
Does it? The place has seen far better days. You wouldn't bring patients here. You'd bring enemies.
That's a good point. Okay. Rear guard. Last unit through this entrance gets +1 armor. All right. You go in here. Let's actually put Torque in first, then Patchwork. We could use the combat scanners, but I think we're gonna hold it for the last encounter. Let's put her through first, then him, then Terminal, and then Cherub, because we'll give him the armor. Okay, let's roll. Turret. Purifiers. Androids. Commandos. This is a pretty good shot on the purifier. This android is hostile, though. Or aggressive. I keep calling him hostile, but forgive me. 62 is not high enough of a chance. I'd rather just take the damage if we have to. We've got Toxic Greeting for... It looks like it's going to be 100% to land. Yeah, look at toxic readings 100% plus your aim. So either of these commandos can go. This guy's a little bit closer to us. I don't know what's going on with Torque, but every time we go into these breaches, it like zooms out like Torch didn't join us. Come on, Purifier. Nice. Trank rounds. And then there was not many left. The android we can kill or hack. This guy's dead. I mean, I guess we can take cover here. Yeah, let's do the cover rush. Nice whiff. Ooh. That's really far. Okay. We have 2 rounds to get there. That's really far. Reprogram, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Still on cooldown from the last one that we got. So I think we just get rid of this android.
Overloading target.
I should have moved in a little bit closer,
Some fuses.
but it's kind of dangerous in there.
Always.
Okay, nice. This android, we know what he's going to do. We grab the purifier. Perhaps. I say it so confidently, like it's guaranteed. See? Whoops. We'll put shots on. Nice. Okay, we don't have to heal. I just don't have any way of dealing with this purifier, really. Not yet. I think we'll come down, take shots on this commando. It does leave us exposed to this turret, though. Ugh. Don't love it. It kind of depends on how this purifier is going to act. Because we could also use our team up, but we don't know what's in the third encounter yet. But like, we're going to have to be somewhere over here. We could just go preparation, or we can try and kill this. Need to roll high though. We didn't. Okay, he's going defense mode. Fine. That purifier is going to move out of there anyways. This is going to hurt. But we see we got that. Yeah, see that hunker down? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Just going for the bash here, get rid of it. I feel like that's extra aggro that we don't need to be. Because he's going to have a free go at her if he really wants it, right? So it doesn't actually matter that much if I leave Cherub hanging. We could test his shield here. Why don't we do that? Let's test the shield.
Popping and
And see how that goes against purifiers, because I don't know. And then we go the bash here. Hopefully the purifier goes over there. Let's see.
We pay the cost.
Oh, he's gonna launch. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Now, grenades are kind of interesting because they end up on your timeline, and you obviously have to just manipulate this to not be there when it blows up. Cherub is going to be tough to deal with. We can also shoot it, which is kind of cool. This commando, or this android, I think we just zap, right? But we should move in a bit. Do I need to move in? These guys are the ones that are going to get this evidence. I hope. I think she can get there on a full dash. Let's get rid of the android. And then I have an idea of what we could do to get Cherub off of this grenade.
It's gonna blow. Move away.
Let's bring Torque in here. And we're gonna tongue pull our buddy in.
Next time, save yourself.
Appreciated.
Sick. And then we'll have Cherub to deal with this guy. That's not a lot. Purifier's probably going to get to act, but at least we'll get this evidence, which is obviously pretty important. We could try to clear the room before getting the evidence. So if we could guarantee that we kill these two, maybe. But I'm just going to go get it to be safe. Things would have to go extremely bad for them to kill us with 2 people versus all of us at full health, so.
Moving where we're needed.
That's fine, he's got that armor. Okay, so I'm gonna put the kinetic shield on. We're gonna bash here. It's 3 damage. I guess we could take 3 to 4 at a better chance to do something, but I want to get in close because I would like to test this shield against a purifier.
Thought I had it.
Let's see what he does. He's going on Torque. Okay.
I'm burning.
You're literally on fire.
Here. Thanks, Cherub. That's helpful. You're literally on fire. Jesus. I mean, this kills the purifier. And then we have 2 others that can deal with the commando, perhaps. Let's do this. Then Torque can do the knockout here.
I'm gonna roast.
You're gonna be okay, I
Move
promise. I promise, you're cool.
Shame you didn't resist.
Okay. Then we go here, safeguard on Torque.
Let's get your insides back inside.
Take our shot here. Nice. I was like, I really hope we miss so we get that stock proc, and then we can do another knockout.
I made
Sick.
the arrest.
Okay, 3rd and final objective. Let's roll. We'll do the gremlin heal on the way through.
I'm seeing a power spike ahead in pediatrics. Okay, that's disturbing.
You don't think Sacred Coil brought kids here, do you?
I certainly hope not.
I'm sure it's just the room, right? Okay, breach option with the charge. So if we go in through this main door here, entering here marks your units till the end of the encounter. If we didn't have this, if we weren't able to break through this wall, you'd be forced to go here. So this is really nice that we have it. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. Okay. So Cherub's in first. We'll put Patchwork second with the combat scanners. Terminal with the refresh. Actually, I think we'll put Terminal last. torque here. Terminal, refresh. That way we're getting extra aim, and everybody's getting healed for 2 points. So I think that's going to bring those two guys up to full. Let's go.
How's this for an entrance?
Boom, boom, shake the room. Sick. I love these breach entries, man. All right. So there's one aggressive target. It's a turret. Guardian. Okay. So Guardians, I believe these are the ones that will add shields. So if they're not dead, they're going to give everybody else shields right away, and then you have to kill them, and it's a huge hassle. Androids, purifiers. Yeah, I think we're going to target this Guardian. The holo targeting should help. He's pretty far. We have the toxic greeting. I might want to put that on somebody else. Let's put this on this commando here. And then if we hit this, she's got the tranq rounds as well, so... Oh, that's sick. All it took is a little bullets to the face. Terminal. Probably worth.
Approaching position.
Those people are dying. Shut down those crushes.
3 rounds until genetic rupture. Okay, so we got to get there. Stat. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Okay, let's put a shield on ourselves.
Now that's protection.
And let's see where our bash can get us. It can get us over here. He's not going to die, but we're getting close to the objective, and we have the one-shot protection, which is probably going to get removed from him. This guy will die, and then it's going to be Patchwork's turn. She can zap this one. The turret might be a problem. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got played. We got played. We got played. That was a really good decision by the android, actually. Can I get this guy, number 2?
Blowing some fuses.
Left a mark.
Sick. Okay. Let's go. We're cruising right now. Feeling it. That's what it's called, feeling it. We're not going to blow him up. We are going to... Oh, you can't see the turret. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Should we go ceasefire? I don't know if we're going to have reinforcements or not. The ceasefire is really only going to do something against this one commando, so I think we're better off just holding it. Don't want to blow him up. Unless... I don't know if this shield... Let's see. It says it prevents all damage of the next attack. Is this a good time to be testing that? Because... Let's see. Let's see if it how it handles explosions. There's only one way to find out.
Left a mark.
Sick. Okay. It blocks everything. So maybe it would be fine against the purifier. And then he gets that extra charge. So this is like, I think it's the first time we've seen him get that charge, actually. If charge is consumed, deal damage in a cone behind the enemy. So your positioning of these bashes now actually has more of an impact. Okay, Android, what are you gonna do, little guy? I think we put you right in this commando's face. We're likely... Well, we might actually just be able to go and oh, Torque's pretty far. Maybe he can dash over there and do a knockdown. We'll see. Nice. Let's actually pop our medkit here. Get us up to full. And we can reach the subdue. It's going to be a problem for the turret, but it's okay. If this is like an evac situation, where would our evac point be? Ooh, terminal. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Could it be here? I don't know. One thing that'll, over time, we'll start to understand a little bit more about the mission types and what to expect. We're gonna safeguard here. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna boost torque, and we'll lock down this guy if we can see him. That's a little bit of a bummer. Ah, we can't. Okay, then. Okay. And then we just have to clear. It doesn't look like we're getting reinforcements. Doesn't look like we have to evac. Oh, nice. Okay. So we were talking about this before. I think I mentioned this, but I was wondering, I know bind's a free action, but I wasn't sure if the turn would end if we had to use bind first for it to be a free action. So that's actually really good, knowing that we can move, we can pull, and we can bind. Like, how powerful is that?
Just go to sleep.
Torque, who I was going to say she, but then combined it with Torque for Sork. Is insanely cool. I love it. Okay, who are we gonna shield? Terminal. We get to see that cone? Oh yeah, we do. Now I don't know if it gets more damage behind the enemy or a longer cone. But that's really cool. Oh, plus it's actually doing more damage. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. And those have been consistently ignoring armor, so sick. And we have him completely locked down, so it just ends it. Oh, cool. 7 enemies, so we definitely get intel. We only need 5 because it's 20% each. Man, this game's sick. This is awesome. I'm having such a good time. Okay. Completing a faction investigation unlocks new assembly projects to produce powerful items. We're ways off that. Okay. So 20 intel from that. Really nice to be getting this intel. If we can get this every mission, we're going to be in a really good spot. -2 unrest in the district. 30 credits. 30 Illyrium from the evidence. From the archives. Rin Takimoto. The gene therapy clinics must remain closed. We cannot have more riots. Vitri Hexagon. When we doom millions of hybrids to the slow and cruel death of the Fade. Oh, then we doom them. Rin Takimoto. Counselor. You know what those clinics represent to the entire human population? They turned us into food. Hoven Bright. Technically, Counselor, they turned you into the newest food. Rin Takimoto. What are you implying? Hoven Bright. That your species was not the Elder's first recipe. From Global Council Session 334. I gotta find out who wrote these, man. That would be such a fun job to be writing this stuff. Modular armor's done.
Shutting down Sacred Coil's genetic testing program. City 31 can sleep safer tonight.
Awesome. Recovered human test subjects from an abandoned gene therapy clinic. This put an end to Sacred Coil's human abductions. Wasting disease affecting hybrid populations worldwide. It's known as the Fade. Sacred Coil claims they have a cure. Find out if there's any truth to these broadcasts. Okay. Oh, we got a new agent. Anarchy's happening. Modular armor is done. Okay. So 65 intel. If we wanted, we could buy another field team, which I think I will do. Enhanced armor is a priority. Can't afford it right now. Need 70 Illyrium. But I think I would probably take this over the individual weapon upgrades because this impacts everybody right away. And these ones you have to upgrade. Like we have some people with machine guns, some with pistols, some with shotguns. So it's way less, you know, efficient in my opinion. But this takes a long time. So we probably want to slot somebody in there to get it done in less time when we get more Illyrium. We could do the field teams upgrade now though. Some of these we could grab if we wanted free ones, but I'm not too interested in those right now. There's breach explosives. Ceasefire bomb is quite nice. Smoke bombs, flash bombs operate as you might imagine just during the breach. There's the meta patch, which I think heals when you breach. The holo scanner for better targeting, but we already have that built in. Having it as a breach tool, though, makes it that we could use 2, essentially. Target analyzer, I'm not sure what that does. But, I wonder if I need to go to rank 2 on these field teams yet. I think just getting field teams up first would be better. I think that would be better. Let's go here. Let's see what some of this equipment is like. Only one way to find out. Let's do some promotions. Oh, okay. It's taking us in here first. So we've got Verge. Oh, Verge is sick. Okay, so Verge does like not mind control, okay, but his main thing is stupor, where he can stun for 1 to 2 actions, and he adds them to his neural network. Okay, once he's done that to a target, he can't do it again. So you can only target people that you haven't targeted yet. And then he's got Battle Madness, where he can make somebody go berserk. These are both 100% chances to land on most basic enemies, and you can cast these both every turn. What's cool about this is once these get added to the neural network, he gains +10 aim for every enemy that's in it. So if he hits, like, you know, in his first 2 turns, he does Stupor and Battle Madness on multiple targets and they're still alive on his 3rd turn, he's getting like +40 aim, which is insane, right? He comes in with slightly lower aim, but this gets boosted up to 75 just by doing 1. So then he's in line with everybody else. The problem is we have a lot of robotic enemies. So is he the right call? Because he can't target those. I don't know. We have Zephyr. He's close quarters, high mobility. He's got crippling blow, where he punches an enemy and inflicts one of several status effects. Kind of like Axiom, it seems. The effect is disarm, disorient, stun, or root. The attack cannot miss and will trigger momentum. That's really nice that it can't miss. A fearless advance, he blitzes towards an enemy and melee attacks them after the breach. He positions Zephyr near the enemy. If the enemy was alert, their alert breach action is canceled. Okay. Then we have Blue Blood. Precision shooting multiple shots. Oh, I like that. Let's see, what is his key differences here? Same aim. This guy's got way higher mobility. This guy has crit built in that others don't. This guy's got higher will. That's cool. I like that they're all different. Deadeye. So he takes a shot with a 15% aim penalty for a 50% damage boost. Does not end the turn if used as first action. Wow. So you can Deadeye, take the shot. If it hits with a 50% damage boost, you're laughing. And if not, you can still take another shot. Desperado, standard pistol fire, and Deadeye costs an action. And do not automatically end the turn if the agent has actions remaining. And he's got Lancer Shot. Agent fires his Lancer pistol at a target, ignoring all cover bonuses. Okay. We're going to try out Blue Blood. Terminal got a promotion, so now we have a couple of options. We've got Sustain, so if Terminal takes enough damage to begin bleeding out, they're instead reduced to 1 HP and immediately enter stasis for 1 turn. 1 use per mission. That's super nice. However, Pin Down is really cool too. Terminal shoots non-damaging suppressive fire at a target to push their turn down the timeline. Really, really helpful to start manipulating enemy actions. If you're not ready to deal with something, you can push it down the timeline. But sustain is like the safest option, right? Because if she goes down, she's reduced to 1 health. She comes out and she can heal herself up on that next round. So, man, that's a tough call. That's a really tough call. I'm going to take pin down. Manipulating that timeline could be a huge saving grace, so let's do this. Next up, Cherub. It's unlocked Phalanx. Enemies focus their fire on Cherub, ignoring other XCOM units at this breach point. Block all damage and gain a charge for each attack. 1 use per mission? Damn, Cherub, that's sick. That's so cool. So a lot of these missions, when you have just 1 encounter, it's like, okay, cool, spam everything, right? Why wouldn't you? When you have multiple encounters, it's such a, like, it's a hard decision. Like, do you use it early and start strong, or do you finish strong? I don't know, but that's a cool one. So he draws all the fire and doesn't do any damage. Each one that does actually attack him, he gains that charge point. So when he goes in to do his first bash, it's going to actually be a lot of damage. So that's cool. Yep. And next, we've got Voltaic Arc. So the gremlin shocks enemies if they move too close to Patchwork, or if Patchwork moves close to them, and then the attack chains to nearby enemies. I don't know if it's full damage or not. This upgrades combat scanners to have 1 additional use per mission and grant 25 crit to all allies at the breach point. Okay, so then we could use this doing 2 breach points on longer missions. Ooh, this one is really specific. It's really hard to position, I find, a lot of times. And I'm wondering if... Like, this is one of those things where if it goes off... Because... Oh, I guess one way to look at this... Okay, so hear me out. We have the chaining jolt, right? Her main deal. I don't know how much damage this does, but if it does the same as chaining jolt, then it's really strong. You basically run next to an enemy, then end your turn with chaining jolt, and they essentially are taking 2 zaps, right? And against robotic enemies, that could be really good if they're not primed. But currently, with current robotics, we're seeing that's not too much of a problem. However, we are going to see things like Andromedans. We're going to see much stronger enemies soon. I don't know when, but soon. Okay, I'm going to take this. And I hope that we can figure out cool ways to use it. All right. Oh, no. I canceled it. Whoops, sorry. It's probably just going to comment on the promotion.
There's a wasting disease affecting some hybrid populations worldwide. It's known locally as the Fade. Sacred Coil claims they have a cure. Find out if there's any truth to these broadcasts.
You got it, Director Kelly. You got it. All right. Requires 4 or more field teams. I think we buy another field team now. There is Illyrium to be had here at this situation. If we ignore this... Well, I can't go to it anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be 6 days. So... It doesn't matter. We have to do a situation either way. Let's see. Basic conditioning there. Do we want to put Blue Blood in here? Who would we swap him for? Maybe we'll put Torque in here for a moment. That knocks it down to 2 days. I'm curious, actually. If we put Torque in here... What does this knock this down to? Let's say I wanted to get 60 intel. So it's still 3 days. Okay, so maybe... I think Spec Ops has to operate with somebody in it. And this one is where it gets reduced. Do I want him out for 3 days, though, is the question. It's really an unknown, because I have never used this guy. It's going to be a big surge in intel. And we're going to have Axiom out next. So you know what? Yeah, sure. And this first day is going to pass without any crazy mission anyway. So it doesn't matter because we just have a situation. I'm going to pass on the credits. We're going to go for the Illyrium here. Dismantle an Illyrium smuggling ring in the city. If we help locate one of their safe houses through MPD, we'll turn over the impounded contents to us. Go. Cool. Unrest in Renova Heights is at 4. Axiom's done basic training. Cool. Awesome.
I have more background on the insurgents behind the mayor's attack. Just after the war, City 31 reached out to nearby resistance networks to help keep the peace. The insurgents belonged to a cell in the Shrike network. That network provided security before 31 PD existed. They left when the Global Council cleared aliens and hybrids for return to society.
Couldn't stomach protecting the people they fought in the war?
Seems that way. Since 2037, they've kept to the outskirts and swapped war stories at their watering holes.
Sounds like a dead end.
Maybe. Something drove them to carry out this attack. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, there's a wasting disease we heard about. Find out if there's any truth. That's fine. Okay, let's see what's next. So he's done.
The world you live in.
He's a real big, beefy boy now.
Fit what we were promised. A life without pain. Clean city centers. An order to the world that made sense. But now, the zoo is run by the animals. And they're content to smear the walls.
Jeez.
Do not adjust. Do not change. For now, you walk the bonded stair.
What the hell's the bonded stair? That's crazy. Okay, check this out. So extra padding, 1 HP. It's okay. Infiltrator weave. Now this is cool because you can let other agents use the vent breach points. They're not super common, but when there is a vent breach option, it's usually got a nice bonus. Torque can do it. That's why this is not available. And then check this one out. Mock weave. You get 50 dodge. 50 dodge. That's right. We're buying this. And ideally, honestly, I'd put that on everybody. I would. Wouldn't bother me at all. Okay. So we're going to have some problems soon. This is going to start building City Anarchy. There's really nothing that I can do about it. It's going to be maxed out next turn. There's that hidden faction going on there, and I can't control it. I guess I could. Actually, I could. I could control it because Vigilance is back up now. Here's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and put... Well, hold on. So if I go here...
As you know, our presence in City 31 is precarious. The City Council is divided on Reclamation's future. So we do the job we came here to do. Secure dangerous technology from those who seek to harm City 31.
Yeah, that's fine.
As Reclamation confirms intel on these bread and butter missions, we'll place them on the map.
Okay.
They can't argue with our mandate. Protecting the citizens of this city will help them understand our commitment.
It's also somewhat political. Oh, nice. Okay. 2 days towards the assembly project, the breach tactical equipment. So that would basically take this down to 1 day, which would be kind of nice. Or we have essential personnel. Oh, you get a free field team and 2 unrest removed here. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. I think we go here. Getting a free field team is really nice. If I put one in here at the lowest cost, so we put a finance team in, that's going to get us, we'll have one of all of them, and then we'll get the 4th from this free one. And then I can reduce here, and that'll get us 2 reduction to maybe hold us over until we can identify this target. I could go and put like another level 1 team in there, but you can see the prices start to scale, right? Kind of like the towers from XCOM 2, the comms towers. Let's go here. And we're going to do reduce unrest there. 4 more field teams we're actually going to get from this. So this will be our next mission. Very difficult, though. Unknown hostiles grabbed a hostage and fled to this district. XCOM flagged the hostage as vital to City 31's rebuilding efforts. No more agents is idle. Oh yeah, that's right. So, hold on a second. Who's gonna come out on this mission? Do we give a chance for these guys to improve? And not have like the zappy zaps on every mission? I don't know, maybe on a mission that's not very difficult, but having like a guaranteed kill with her is nice. The heals here are really crucial. If we swap him out, does he have any bonuses? No. What's his level? Does he have, yeah, he's just got this one, right? Okay. We have them getting the intel. I guess we could speed up assembly time. It's not really that huge, but I like having a save, but that's the thing. Like, who do you bring, right? Who do you bring? We could try not having her right now for this mission. Oh, let's actually, here, this is how we'll make this decision. Let's see. It's 2 encounters. Very difficult, but 2 encounters. So, okay, I'm going to take her out. I'm going to give her a chance to get this basic conditioning. Thankfully, we haven't had any scars or anything happen yet. So things have been going okay. I don't want to jinx it too hard, but I probably am. And then when we go out here, we'll do a couple of different things. So here's our shotgun. I'm actually going to make items available, and we'll take that advanced stock from there. Cherub, you can have the breaching charge. That's fine. I think that's fine. And then we'll bring trank rounds there. And we'll do a medikit here. And then the mock weave. Who do we want to give this to? I think him again, because I just put him into the mess. And he's going to have a plus 50 dodge. Like, yes, please. Yes, please. Anything he kills gets tranked. He has this stock, so long-range shotgun stuff could still be useful. He has the dodge there. We're going, like, super buff on him. And you know what? Let's take another med kit here. We have some extra cash. And this way, it just keeps people a little bit safer. And we'll do something like that. Skylight and ladders. Nothing special needed there. The breaching charge probably won't even be used. And we'll head out with this group. Okay, so next mission. Patchwork, blood work. Or blue blood. Blood blue. Axiom and Cherub. Wish me luck. We'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys.